10 Black actresses who underwent gender transition. What if some of Hollywood's most inspiring women spent years hiding their true identities just to survive? Behind the red carpets, applause and groundbreaking achievements are stories of courage, sacrifice, and battles most fans never knew existed. These remarkable Black transgender actresses overcame rejection, discrimination, and countless obstacles to become symbols of hope for millions around the world. Their journeys didn't just change their own lives, they helped reshape the entertainment industry itself. But the road to success came with a price. Today, we are uncovering the powerful stories behind these trailblazers. Before we begin, tell us which woman inspires you most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and support Golden Black Legends. MJ Rodriguez. MJ Rodriguez's journey is one of perseverance, self-belief, and historic achievement. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1991, she discovered her love for performing arts at a young age. However, life was far from easy. Growing up as a transgender Black youth, Rodriguez often felt isolated and misunderstood. School hallways could be cruel, and acceptance was difficult to find. Yet even during those painful years, she refused to let negativity extinguish her dreams. Music, dance, and theater became her refuge, giving her hope that a brighter future was possible. As she entered adulthood, Rodriguez began her gender transition while pursuing an acting career. The path was filled with obstacles. Casting opportunities for transgender performers were extremely limited, and many industry professionals struggled to see trans women as anything other than stereotypes. Rejection became a recurring part of her life. Still, Rodriguez remained focused, determined to prove that talent mattered more than prejudice. Her breakthrough finally arrived in 2018 when she was cast as Blanca Evangelista in the FX drama Pose. Set against the backdrop of New York's ballroom culture during the HIV/AIDS crisis, the series showcased stories rarely seen in mainstream television. Rodriguez's portrayal of Blanca resonated deeply with audiences. Her character embodied compassion, strength, and resilience, becoming the emotional heart of the show. Critics praised her performance, and viewers around the world connected with her authenticity. In 2022, Rodriguez made history when she became the first transgender actress to win a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a television drama. The achievement represented a milestone not only for her career but also for transgender representation in entertainment. What once seemed impossible had become reality. Today, MJ Rodriguez stands as a role model for countless people. Her story is not simply about fame or awards. It is about refusing to surrender in the face of rejection and proving that authenticity can become a source of strength. Through courage, determination, and extraordinary talent, she transformed personal struggles into a legacy that continues to inspire audiences across generations. Dominique Jackson. Dominique Jackson's life is a remarkable story of survival, resilience, and triumph against extraordinary odds. Born in Tobago in 1965, she grew up in a society where expressing her true identity often brought judgment rather than acceptance. From an early age, she understood she was different, but finding the freedom to live authentically proved incredibly difficult. Family tensions, social prejudice, and constant criticism created challenges that followed her throughout her youth. Yet even during those difficult years, Jackson refused to abandon who she truly was. Determined to create a better future, she eventually moved to the United States. The transition was anything but easy. Financial hardship, discrimination, and uncertainty became part of daily life. Like many transgender women of her generation, she faced barriers in employment, housing, and social acceptance. There were moments when simply surviving required tremendous courage. However, those struggles also strengthened her resolve and shaped the powerful woman she would later become. One of the most important turning points in Jackson's life came through New York City's ballroom culture. The ballroom community provided acceptance, belonging, and an opportunity to celebrate identity rather than hide it. There she found mentors, friendships, and a sense of family that helped her develop confidence and purpose. Those experiences would later inspire the role that brought her worldwide recognition. In 2018, Dominique Jackson captivated audiences as Electra Abundance in Pose. Her portrayal of the glamorous, fearless, and often vulnerable character became one of the show's highlights. Audiences admired Electra's strength, while critics praised Jackson's ability to bring depth and authenticity to the role. Through Pose, millions of viewers gained insight into the lives of transgender women and the challenges they faced during the ballroom era. Beyond acting, Jackson has become an influential advocate for transgender visibility and equality. She frequently uses her platform to encourage self-acceptance and challenge discrimination. Today, her legacy extends far beyond television. Dominique Jackson's journey proves that adversity does not have to define a person. Through determination, courage, and unwavering self-belief, she transformed years of hardship into a powerful story of success and inspiration. Angelica Ross. Angelica Ross's journey to success is one of resilience, determination, and extraordinary courage. Born in Wisconsin in 1980, Ross grew up in an environment where expressing her true identity often brought rejection rather than understanding. From a young age, she knew she was different, but embracing that truth came with painful consequences. Family conflicts, social isolation, and discrimination created challenges that followed her throughout much of her youth. Yet even in her darkest moments, Ross refused to abandon her dream of living authentically. After leaving home, she faced periods of financial hardship and uncertainty. Finding stable employment proved difficult, and opportunities were often limited because of prejudice toward transgender individuals. Instead of giving up, Ross continued pushing forward. She eventually discovered a passion for technology and entrepreneurship, building skills that would later help her create opportunities not only for herself but for others facing similar barriers. Her breakthrough in entertainment arrived when she joined the cast of Pose in 2018 as Candy Ferocity. The groundbreaking series brought attention to New York City's ballroom culture and the experiences of transgender women of color during the HIV/AIDS crisis. Ross delivered a powerful performance that resonated with audiences and critics alike. She later expanded her career with appearances in American Horror Story, becoming the first transgender performer to hold 2 series regular roles in major television productions. Beyond acting, Ross has become a respected advocate for transgender rights and inclusion. Through public speaking, activism, and mentorship, she has worked tirelessly to increase opportunities for marginalized communities. Her story is not simply about becoming a successful actress. It is about transforming pain into purpose and refusing to allow society's limitations to define her future. Today, Angelica Ross stands as a symbol of perseverance and progress. Her journey from rejection and hardship to national recognition reminds us that true strength often emerges from adversity. Through talent, determination, and authenticity, she has created a legacy that continues to inspire people around the world. T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison's rise to prominence is one of the most remarkable stories in modern entertainment. Born in Miami, Florida, in 1977, Madison spent years navigating a world that often treated transgender women with hostility and misunderstanding. Long before becoming a television personality, actress, and entrepreneur, she faced countless challenges, simply trying to live openly and honestly. Financial struggles, social rejection, and discrimination created obstacles that might have discouraged many others, but Madison's determination proved stronger. Unlike many public figures who followed traditional paths to fame, Madison built her audience through the internet. Her bold personality, sharp humor, and refusal to apologize for who she was attracted millions of followers. She transformed viral popularity into a successful media career, demonstrating an entrepreneurial spirit that set her apart from many entertainers. Through perseverance and creativity, she carved out a space where authenticity became her greatest strength. Madison's influence expanded dramatically as she entered television and film. She appeared in projects such as Zola and launched the T.S. Madison Experience, becoming the first Black transgender woman to star in and executive produce her own reality television series. These achievements represented major milestones in an industry that historically offered few opportunities to transgender performers. Yet her journey was never just about personal success. Madison frequently speaks about the struggles she faced growing up and the importance of self-acceptance. She has become a powerful advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility, encouraging others to embrace their identity despite societal pressure. Her willingness to share both triumphs and hardships has made her an inspiration to many who see their own experiences reflected in her story. Today, T.S. Madison is far more than an entertainer. She is a symbol of resilience, confidence, and self-determination. Her success proves that barriers can be broken when talent, courage, and persistence come together. Through every challenge she faced, Madison continued moving forward, ultimately becoming one of the most influential transgender figures in contemporary media. Jari Jones. Jari Jones has emerged as one of the most influential voices representing Black transgender women in entertainment, fashion, and activism. Born in the United States, Jones grew up understanding what it meant to exist at the intersection of multiple identities. Navigating life as a Black transgender woman presented unique challenges, but those experiences also shaped the confidence and determination that would later define her public career. Before achieving widespread recognition, Jones spent years building her presence in artistic and activist communities. She became involved in theater performance and advocacy work, using creativity as a tool for empowerment. Unlike many entertainers who focus solely on career advancement, Jones consistently connected her artistic work to larger conversations about equality, representation, and social justice. Her goal was not simply to be seen, but to help create space for others who had long been overlooked. A major turning point came in 2020 when Jones became one of the faces of Calvin Klein's Pride campaign. Her image appeared on billboards across the United States, making history and bringing unprecedented visibility to Black transgender representation in mainstream advertising. For many viewers, seeing a Black trans woman celebrated on such a large platform marked a significant cultural moment. Jones has also worked as an actress, producer, and creative collaborator, continuing to expand her influence across multiple industries. Her advocacy focuses on issues affecting transgender individuals, particularly transgender women of color, who often face discrimination, violence, and limited opportunities. Through interviews, public appearances, and social media, she encourages conversations about acceptance and inclusion. What makes Jari Jones particularly inspiring is her commitment to lifting others as she succeeds. She understands that representation carries responsibility and uses her platform to highlight voices that are frequently ignored. Today, she stands as a symbol of visibility, empowerment, and progress. Her story demonstrates that success is not only about personal achievement, but also about creating opportunities for future generations to be seen, heard, and valued. Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox's journey from a small town in Alabama to becoming one of the most recognizable transgender women in the world is a story of resilience, courage, and groundbreaking achievement. Born in Mobile in 1972, Cox understood from an early age that she felt different from those around her. Growing up in a conservative environment was not easy. She faced bullying, rejection, and constant pressure to conform to expectations that never reflected who she truly was. Those experiences left emotional scars, but they also helped shape the determination that would later define her career. After moving to New York, Cox pursued acting while navigating the challenges of her gender transition. Financial difficulties, discrimination, and limited opportunities often stood in her way. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, transgender performers rarely received meaningful roles in mainstream entertainment. Many casting directors viewed transgender people through stereotypes rather than recognizing their talent. Despite repeated setbacks, Cox refused to abandon her dream. Everything changed in 2013 when she was cast as Sophia Bursey in Netflix's Orange is the New Black. The role transformed her into a global star. Audiences connected with Sophia's humanity, humor, and vulnerability, while critics praised Cox's performance. Her success marked a historic moment for transgender representation in television. In 2014, she became the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award in an acting category, a milestone that drew international attention. Beyond acting, Cox became one of the most influential advocates for transgender visibility and equality. Through documentaries, public speaking, and activism, she has worked tirelessly to educate audiences and challenge misconceptions. Her influence extends far beyond Hollywood, inspiring countless individuals struggling with identity and acceptance. Today, Laverne Cox is more than an actress. She is a cultural pioneer whose achievements helped transform opportunities for transgender performers. Her story proves that perseverance, authenticity, and self-belief can overcome barriers that once seemed impossible to break. Indya Moore. Indya Moore's rise to prominence represents a powerful story of survival, self-discovery, and determination. Born in New York City in 1995 and raised in the Bronx, Moore faced significant challenges from an early age. Growing up as a transgender person in an environment often marked by misunderstanding and prejudice created hardships that many people never experience. Bullying, rejection, and periods of instability became part of everyday life. Yet even during difficult times, Moore refused to surrender their sense of identity. As a teenager, Moore often struggled to find acceptance both socially and professionally. Opportunities were limited and financial hardships frequently made life uncertain. However, their unique presence and confidence eventually opened doors in the fashion industry. Modeling became an early pathway toward visibility, allowing Moore to challenge traditional beauty standards while building a platform for broader advocacy. The defining moment of Moore's career came in 2018 with the groundbreaking television series Pose. Cast as Angel Evangelista, Moore delivered a deeply emotional performance that resonated with audiences worldwide. Angel's story reflected themes of love, rejection, ambition, and survival, making her one of the series' most beloved characters. Through the role, Moore helped bring transgender stories into mainstream entertainment in a way rarely seen before. Outside of acting, Moore has become an outspoken advocate for social justice, particularly regarding transgender rights and racial equality. They frequently use their platform to highlight issues affecting marginalized communities, emphasizing the importance of representation and inclusion. Their activism has earned admiration from supporters who see them as both an artist and a voice for change. What makes Indya Moore's story particularly inspiring is the ability to transform personal adversity into purpose. Rather than allowing hardship to define the future, Moore used those experiences as motivation to succeed. Today, they stand among the most recognizable transgender performers in entertainment, proving that authenticity and perseverance can create opportunities where none once existed. Janet Mock. Janet Mock's story is one of courage, reinvention, and remarkable achievement. Born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1983, Mock spent much of her youth searching for a place where she could fully embrace her identity. Growing up as a transgender girl presented challenges that extended far beyond ordinary adolescence. She faced bullying, social rejection, and uncertainty about what the future might hold. Yet even during difficult periods, she possessed a determination that would eventually help her become one of the most influential voices in media. Before entering the entertainment industry, Mock worked as a journalist, developing strong storytelling skills and a passion for amplifying underrepresented voices. Her breakthrough came with the publication of her memoir, Redefining Realness, in 2014. The book became a bestseller, and introduced millions of readers to her experiences as a transgender woman navigating identity, family, and society. Unlike many public figures who concealed painful chapters of their lives, Mock chose honesty, creating a powerful connection with readers around the world. Her influence grew even further through her work on Pose. As a writer, producer, and director, Mock helped shape one of television's most important series about LGBTQ+ history and ballroom culture. Her involvement ensured that transgender voices were represented authentically both in front of and behind the camera. The success of the show marked a major step forward for inclusion in mainstream entertainment. Mock's accomplishments extend beyond television. She has become a respected speaker, author, and advocate whose work focuses on equality, visibility, and empowerment. Through interviews, books, and public appearances, she encourages people to embrace their truth despite fear or opposition. Today, Janet Mock is recognized as a pioneer whose influence reaches far beyond Hollywood. Her journey demonstrates that storytelling can change perceptions and open doors for future generations. Through determination, intelligence, and authenticity, she transformed personal struggles into a career dedicated to creating understanding and expanding opportunities for others. Amya Scott. Amya Scott's journey to success is a powerful story of perseverance, self-discovery, and determination. Born in New Orleans, Louisiana, in 1988, Scott grew up in an environment where expressing her true identity often brought misunderstanding and criticism. From an early age, she recognized that she was different, but embracing that reality came with enormous challenges. Family tensions, social prejudice, and feelings of isolation created obstacles that followed her throughout her youth. Yet even during those difficult years, she remained determined to build a life on her own terms. As a teenager, Scott left home and began navigating adulthood largely on her own. Like many transgender women of her generation, she faced financial instability and limited opportunities. Finding acceptance was often difficult, and discrimination remained a constant barrier. Despite those hardships, she refused to let circumstances define her future. Instead, she focused on developing her confidence and pursuing opportunities in fashion modeling and entertainment. Her striking appearance and natural charisma eventually helped her gain recognition in the modeling world. Social media also played a major role in expanding her audience. Through photographs, interviews, and public appearances, Scott became a visible example of beauty confidence and authenticity. Her growing popularity led to opportunities in television and film, introducing her to a broader audience. One of the most significant moments in her career came when she joined the cast of the television series Star. The role increased her visibility and demonstrated that transgender performers could contribute meaningful performances in mainstream entertainment. Beyond acting, Scott became an influential voice within the LGBTQ+ community, encouraging self-acceptance and resilience among people facing similar struggles. What makes Amya Scott's story particularly inspiring is her refusal to allow rejection to become the final chapter of her life. She transformed adversity into motivation and used her platform to advocate for greater representation. Today, she remains an important figure in entertainment and a symbol of perseverance for many who see their own challenges reflected in her journey. Her story proves that authenticity and determination can open doors once believed to be permanently closed. Hailey Sahar. Hailey Sahar's life is a story of courage, perseverance, and unwavering belief in herself. Born in Los Angeles, California in 1988, Sahar spent much of her youth navigating the challenges of understanding and expressing her identity. Growing up as a transgender Black woman was far from easy. She often encountered misunderstanding, rejection, and social pressure experiences that left lasting emotional scars. Yet despite these hardships, she maintained a deep passion for performing and a determination to create a better future. As a young adult, Sahar found support and belonging within ballroom culture a community that provided acceptance and encouragement during a period when many transgender individuals struggled to find safe spaces. The ballroom scene became more than a social outlet. It helped shape her confidence, creativity, and understanding of herself. Those experiences would later influence the work that brought her national recognition. Like many aspiring performers, Sahar faced years of rejection before finding success. Opportunities for transgender actresses were limited, and casting decisions often reflected stereotypes rather than talent. Nevertheless, she continued auditioning, studying, and refining her craft. Her persistence eventually paid off when she was cast as Lulu Ferocity in the groundbreaking FX series Pose. Premiering in 2018, Pose became a landmark television drama that highlighted New York's ballroom culture and the lives of transgender women of color during the HIV/AIDS crisis. Sahar's portrayal of Lulu brought warmth, vulnerability, and authenticity to the screen. The role introduced her to audiences around the world and established her as one of the most recognizable transgender actresses of her generation. Beyond acting, Sahar has become an advocate for visibility and inclusion. She frequently speaks about the importance of self-love, resilience, and creating opportunities for future generations of transgender performers. Her willingness to share her experiences has inspired countless individuals struggling with identity and acceptance. Today, Hailey Sahar stands as a symbol of hope and perseverance. Her journey from adversity to recognition demonstrates that success is often built through persistence, courage, and the refusal to let society determine one's worth. Through talent and determination, she continues to inspire audiences both on and off the screen. The stories you've heard today are about far more than fame or Hollywood success. They are stories of courage, identity, sacrifice, and the determination to live authentically in a world that often demanded conformity. These women faced rejection, discrimination, heartbreak, and countless obstacles, yet they refused to let adversity define their futures. Their journeys helped open doors for future generations and changed the entertainment industry forever. But here's a question worth debating: which of these trailblazing women had the greatest impact on transgender visibility in Hollywood, and whose story moved you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support Golden Black Legends for more inspiring stories.